0-3 as expected, but no signs of anything really, and we have been so inaccurate today. Well, not today, this game happened a couple days ago, but pardon me, we've just not been. We've looked at the corridor more than last season, but we've just not been able to do anything going forward. We've just been. I just feel like, as I was watching the game, I was just thinking like, we're so unfit. I felt like even in this first quarter, we're getting outrun off our feet. Like, it was just so amazing to see how poor we were. I mean, we did show some good moments, but I mean, in the first quarter we weren't too bad, but geez, we're in it for the first term, and then it's just like, bang, half-time, game's over. Thanks for coming. I think it's not going to get any easier. We have the Swans next, and we still have to wait another week, I think, before we can even come back to Optus. Fucking have a quick look at our fixture list. You got City, and then we've got Richmond at home. That's a. I feel like if we played them, did we play Richmond at home last year? I'm not sure. And then we got the Derby, and then we got Gold Coast away. But I'm just trying to. Oh, whoops, wrong game. I think we're just lacking. We're lacking so much. It's going to take us so long to get out of this form, and I think we're going to be looking at these results for a long, long time. We just couldn't do anything. I feel like every time the Dogs went inside forward 50, they were going to score, and we couldn't control the ball at all. We just make so many errors as well. Just a bit disappointing to see that we can't actually learn lessons at all. We just had the same mistakes over and over again. We just let teams run away with games like this way too easily. And it's not a good way to celebrate your Easter if you're a West Coast fan. We had, like, I don't know, like, we just look like a VFL side, or like for Victorians, but a waffle side for West Australians. We just look like a waffle side playing an AFL side. That's it. We don't have players that can perform week in, week out. We don't have that fitness ability. We're not fit at all. And I think it's time to get rid of Adam Simpson. Like, he doesn't look concerned enough. Like, his the way he acts, it just seems like he's way too calm about the situation. But we need to realise that we've won 2 games, and since like we've only won 2 games since like in like 1.5 years. And also we scored like 2 in the. He always scored like 2 in the first term. Pardon me. And then where did we go? Where did we go? At 3/4 time, we had 5 more points than we did at quarter time. That's just crazy. Like, we only scored no goals in the second and third quarter. No goals for a half a footy. We saw this against the Giants as well. This can't be. Like, this can't be. I don't know what to say. We just can't keep playing like this. We need to find a way out. We need to mix things up. I mean, we're so, like, disappointing. That's all I can say. Williams was alright today. Waterman was pretty quiet. Like, we don't have the resilience, I think. A lot of our players are under, but they haven't got that they're under experience, and I think they just once the Dogs put on a couple of goals, it just looked like everyone dropped their head, and from there on they just ran away with it. Absolutely ran away with it. Gave us no chance, and I think it's a little bit disappointing to see. And West Coast are in a bad situation. We need to try something new. Whether that be bringing in someone like I'm trying to think of the players we got. But whether that be throwing Campbell Chester in there. Whether that be throwing Tim Kelly forward. I don't think that's going to work, but we can try it out, see what happens. McGovern's been he was actually pretty decent today. That's because he was just getting balls inside 50 constantly. And his kicking was good. He was the only one who was confident with his kicking. I remember he picked out a man in the centre of the centre square, from an intercept mark. He's the only one who's confident and backs himself, apart from maybe Tim Kelly or maybe Elliot Yeo, but they're more experienced players in this team. I think Tom Barras has been very quiet so far this season. And I don't like how they've moved Jaden Hart back in the back line. I think he's a winger, and he can be damaging going forward, and that's a mistake I think Adam Simpson has made. Because I think who would he be playing on? Who would he be playing on Riley West? Riley West kicked a couple goals today when he was involved in all the build-up and stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, he kicked the goals, 17 disposals, 8 kicks, 9 handballs, 3 marks, 3 tackles, so this is just not what you want to see. Luke Edwards should have played today. He did, but once he came on, there wasn't much of an opportunity for him to impact the game, as everyone else had given up. I think he came on in the third term. Now the Eagles hope to learn to fly on extended trip. Gather around us next week. We're going to get thumped by Sydney. Raw reality bites Eagles Dogs defensive effort. Yeah. We just lack effort as well. I think it was said there. Yeah, and we couldn't control the ball. Obviously, their midfield was way too class for us. McGovern, it's good that we've been able to keep him fit. Because he if we didn't have Jeremy McGovern today, he could have been a 100-point win for the Dogs. He really just prevented a lot of chances going inside 50, and he did a good job of making sure the ball didn't hit the deck in the Bulldogs' favour. He either got the ball moving forward for the West Coast, or he just took the grab and just took the sting out of the position we were in. But we now sit last on the table. This could be the lowest point in West Coast history. In fact, I think it is the lowest point in West Coast history. Let's have a look at the ladder. I just called it the table. Too used to soccer. But we place... Oh, right, that's Premiership odds. Okay, never mind. I thought I was tripping. I thought it was 1 to 501 odds for Eagles to beat Sydney. But it's Premiership odds. Anyhow, I think... Yeah. I don't see who we beat this season. Maybe North at home, but North has shown so much more than us. They've got so much more. Maybe do we need a priority pick? That's something we might need to, the AFL might need to consider, because I think we've been down here for, if you count this year, 3 years now. No signs of improvement. And we only won 2 games last year. And this season before. I'm not sure. I need to just check something. I'm checking when was the last time we had. Okay. I just need to check something. 2022 season. We finished 17th this year. This was the start of where we were starting to get blown out. We did beat Essendon at home, I remember that game. It's very good. I think Josh Kennedy played a big role in that win. But, yeah, he kicked 5. But this is, since mid-year 2022, we've only won 2 games. That's not good. That is not good. And I need to check away, mate. Because I keep doing that. Because if we, like, this season we obviously haven't won at all. We haven't won away. So 2023, did we win away this year? Last year I don't think we did. We were close to beating North in the first round, but look, almost a 200-point thump. Oh, yeah, that was a poor loss to Essendon. Oh, we beat the Doggies away. We actually won 3 games last year. But, okay. Just look at the lack of wins. Look at these results. For that, this is last year. Look at the year before. This is not good. This club needs some motivation to actually keep going, because we are stuck in the mud and we don't have anything to get us out of it. It's not like we're like with like the Cats, or like last year's season where the Cats were bad. They got good players to build a squad around, and this season they've come back out. They're refreshed. They're ready to go. And I feel like you can't do that with West Coast, because we just cannot find any like breathing space anywhere. There's nowhere safe for us. If we play anyone anywhere, we're going to be under the pump. We're not going to be controlling the game. We're not going to be having majority of possession. We're not going to have a majority of inside 50s. We're not going to be scoring the most goals. We're not going to be having the most attempts at goal. Like, this is going to be the hardest season for West Coast ever. And I'm just concerned. But thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you understand my concerns. And I'll see you guys. Well, right, I didn't really sum up this. Poor result, as expected. No player really stood out. But yeah, anyway. I think this video has gone a little bit long. I'm not sure on that. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Bye.